Eric Horn here at Oracle Arena. Final score tonight, Thunder wins 125-105 against the Warriors. I'm here with Anthony Slater of The Athletic. Tim Bontemps in the back with a nice new haircut.
That's right.
From the Washington Post.
Fresh. Stock up for the Warriors, or for the Thunder, not the Warriors.
Stock up for the Thunder. Stock down for the Warriors. Warriors came in playing pretty poorly, weren't guarding the three-point line, turning the ball over a ton. And the Thunder, even though they didn't have Carmelo Anthony beyond 6 minutes into the first quarter, Steven Adams in foul trouble in the first half, Thunder took it to them tonight.
The Thunder do two things really well, which the Warriors don't do well. They offensive rebound.
Yes.
With #1 in the league, and they're pounding them early. I mean, Adams is a bruiser that they can't handle, and then the Warriors turn the ball over a ton, especially lately. That's now 2 out of their last 3 games they've turned it over 25 times. Against the Thunder this season, I believe it is now 47 turnovers in 2 games, more than they have assists, which are crazy numbers for the Warriors. And Paul George, I think, has 10 steals in those 2 games.
And Westbrook getting off to a hot start, to me, really set the tone, because the Warriors have not played well lately. They've gotten off to slow starts. They've been sluggish. And the fact that Westbrook came out so hot, I think he went 9 for 10 in the first quarter, had 21 points. Even though that led to him turning into bad Russ and jacking up a lot of bad shots after that, the fact that he got them off to such a hot start allowed them to kind of get some breathing room, and the Warriors just never looked like they were going to catch up after that.
Just as important for Westbrook in that first half, I think he only had 1 turnover. That's big time for Russell against the Warriors. When he doesn't turn the ball over against his team, he stands a chance. And the difference between this year and last year is, when the Thunder would get into those third quarters against the Warriors would separate. Kevin Durant would make some shots. This year, you got Paul George. It's a whole different story.
They had the 2 best players on the floor tonight, which
I think you could say had the 3 best.
Well, I mean, Adams was in foul trouble. When he was on the floor,
when he was on the court, he was throwing people around.
Yeah, you're right. He was crazy. Durant, I don't know what Durant finished with 30-something. He was probably the 3rd best player. But I mean, the fact that you can pretty much, for sure say
they had the top 4.
Yes. That never really happens against the Warriors, and the fact that the Thunder can capably do that tells you that's what makes a playoff series matchup, even with Robertson out and the Warriors being major favorites. Still kind of.
This is why the Thunder are favored to make the Western Conference Finals. They're right there.
Whoa!
Our favorite. They're right there with Houston and San Antonio. They're right in the mix.
Tim Bontemps said that, not me.
They're right in the mix. Look, that's not crazy.
I mean, in the mix is crazy.
Yeah,
you said favorite.
It's not
crazy. You said favorite.
A favorite. A favorite.
I think
favorite feels like you were saying it was those are the top 2. Right now, it's clearly
what I meant was they're right in the mix with the Rockets, to me, and the Spurs to get to the conference finals if they get the right matchup.
They would be for me if they had Andre Robertson. This team hadn't been playing well without Andre Robertson. This is the first game that they've really put in a complete performance without him. Plugging Josh Eustace into the starting lineup, getting some contributions from Jeremy Grant, Patrick Patterson coming off the bench. Really, nobody really played poorly for the Thunder tonight.
No, I mean, they came in here confident, and like he said, I think Westbrook just going bonkers in that first quarter. When he does that, the entire team seems to really settle in. And, he's hitting threes that I think anyone in the arena wanted him taking. But credit to them.
Here we go again situation for Golden State when they've been struggling lately, and that kind of built on what they've been doing the last few games. And full credit to the Thunder. I mean, Paul George has been fantastic this season. Continue to play like that tonight, and like I said, I mean, they're going to be active in the trade market the next couple of days. They're going to be active in the buyout market after that. But these guys are going to get some help, and they're going to be right in the mix. And they're I think going to be right where everybody thought they were at the start of the season.
An important number I found in these 2 Warriors Thunder games. Westbrook tonight was a plus 21 and a 20-point win. So they're only -1 with him off the floor. In that first matchup, I think they were a net 0 exactly with him off the floor. That's a credit to Paul George, and that's something last year when we watched the team. They would just get blown off the floor when Westbrook was on the bench. This season against the Warriors, they haven't.
Yep. Oh, credit to you, Anthony. You totally called Draymond Green get kicked out of this game.
Don't credit me. That one was easy. Especially after he got the first and the frustration was boiling, and I knew if it got into a blowout situation, he was.
How many times did Kenny Mauer actually throw him out of the game? 8.
He was
get out.
Westbrook might have
threw him out too.
10,
Westbrook gave him a couple of these too. All right, thanks for joining me, fellas.